Hello everyone, today we'll see how to visualize DEM in a 3D, then how to create COVID-19 map of India, then we'll download a very high resolution aerial imagery 0.3 to 0.5 meter, then we'll download world geological map, and finally we'll download a shapefile for the buildings, land use, roads, railways by country wise. How to visualize DEM in a 3D? To visualize DEM in a 3D, we'll add our DEM. To add our DEM, I will click on layers, add layers, add raster layer. Then I will browse from here. So this is our DEM which we have downloaded from USGS Earth Explorer. We have prepared a watershed map from this DEM in a lesson 4. Now I will add Google satellite. To add Google satellite, I will click on HCM GIS, then I will click on base map and Google satellite. Now you can able to see Google satellite is added here. I will take our DEM image above and Google satellite image below, and I will color it single pseudo color, classify, apply and OK. Now if you don't know how to add this SCM GIS, then you can go to plugins, manage and install plugins. After clicking on manage and install plugins, you search here HCM GIS. After searching HCM GIS, you click here and add your plugins. So I have already added here. So after adding it, you click here base map, and you can add from Google map, then Google satellite and Google terrain. All map you can able to see here that you can add into QGIS environment. So after adding this, what we are going to do, we'll click on view. New 3D map view option is there. New 3D map view. When I will click here, it will show us 3D view currently does not support unprojected coordinate reference system. So this is not a projected image. This is georeference image. So we have to project it first to see in a 3D view. To project it, I will click here EPSG 4326. So this EPSG 4326 will change to UTM zone 43. So my image falls in UTM zone 43. So I will select WGS UTM zone 43. You can also search here UTM 43 in filter. Now I will click on apply and OK. Now after projection, I will click on the view, new 3D map view. After clicking on new 3D map view, it is not asking for the projection because we have given a projection. Now I will enlarge the screen. Now you can able to see whatever data is in the layer now showing here. After that, I will click here. Here is the option for configuration. So 3D configuration option is there. After clicking on 3D configuration, I will select type here as a DEM raster layer because we want to see exaggeration of DEM raster layer. So I am clicking here as a DEM raster layer. Then elevation is our image, satellite image, which we have downloaded from USGS Earth Explorer. I have found that default value provided in 3D configuration window don't work that well when working with a big area. I recommended that to increase a tile resolution from default 16 pixels, the tiles will load much quickly and then it will be display more smoothly. So this tiles resolution will increase from 16 to 50. After that, we'll increase the vertical scale. We want a vertical exaggeration. We want to emphasize the relief. For that, I will add 3 out of 1 I will add 3, means I will give 3 here, 1 was there. After that, screen height also I will increase here, so it will, I'll take 30. So what we have changed, tile resolution from 16 to 50, vertical scale from 1 to 3, and screen height from 10 to 30. As per your area you can change it or reduce it. Now after that I will click on OK. After clicking on OK, I will zoom here, and this is down, tilt down option is there. I will click here. Now you can able to see a beautiful vertical exaggerated scene. This is for the up, this is for the down. Here you can move the map, or from this north, east, west you can rotate the map. Like this you can rotate a map. This is for the zoom. This is zoom in. After that you can also use a pan from the mouse to scroll in or scroll down by using mouse. You can, if you will click here, toggle on, the navigation will be removed from here. Again if you will click, then it will show here. This is the pan tool. You can also take pan tool from here. This is the identity tool. So suppose if I will click on identity tool, and if I want to check some value, so it will show me some value here. So you can able to see this color 2384 elevation of red. When I will click on the red, you will see a lower elevation. When I will click on this blue color, then you can able to see an higher elevation value, 30131 is showing here. So this red color indicate a lower value here, and this blue color indicating a higher value. After that, we will add here a drainage network which we have prepared in lesson 4. So for that I will click on layer, then add layer, add vector layer. I will browse DEM analysis. Here I will select our Esri file, and these are channels which we have prepared previously in a lesson 4. I will click and close. Now you can able to see our channels. If you want a better visualization of channels, you can click on properties and you can change from here. If you want to increase the size, you can increase or decrease from here as per your wish. So now you can able to see a better visualization. So this blue colors indicating mostly first order stream, this indicating a second order stream, Strahler's order that we have seen in previous lesson. Here also you can see a first order, second order, third order, like this all the order meeting. So like this you can see a better visualization. Today we will learn how to create coronavirus map in QGIS. We are going to prepare coronavirus map for the India. You can follow the same process for the respective countries. To create an coronavirus map, we need a COVID-19 data. For that we will go to Google. Here I will type COVID-19 pandemic of India. So COVID-19 pandemic in India I will select. So here is the result for the COVID-19 pandemic in India. So we'll go to Wikipedia, COVID-19 pandemic in India. Here we'll take a data. We'll take current data from here. So I'll click here. Now I'll go below COVID-19 pandemic in India. This is the data, COVID-19 pandemic in India state wise. and union territory. So this is the cases and its state, and this is death, and we want a data for the cases and states. So for that, what I will do, I will copy this, I will select it, and I will copy this and I will paste it into Excel. So I'll open Excel here. Now I will paste here. Okay. So now this we don't want, so I will delete it. So select this, all the tools, and delete. I want states and total cases, so I will insert here and I will type state and total cases. Now what we are going to do, we'll go to Google, and here I will add our India shapefile data. So I will select this vector. I have India shapefile. So I will select this, add and close. So this is India shapefile I have. If you want to download any country shapefile or India shapefile, we'll go to Diva GIS shapefile. Here I will select download data by country. Now here is the showing download data by country. So we need to select a country. You can select your respective country. So I am selecting here as India. Then administrative area, if you want, you can select roads, rail tracks. If you want to download any other data, but we want download administrative area. So country outlines and administrative subdivision for all the countries in administrative area. So after that I will press OK, and here is the option for the download. So you can able to select, and I click on the download, then data will be downloaded below. Here you will get all the states, then districts, all the shapefile you will receive here, and you can extract it and use it. So I have India shapefile. In this shapefile I will show you attribute table. When I will open attribute table, here is a state name, Chandigarh, then Jammu Kashmir, Maharashtra, all state is here. So all states here, and in our Excel file all the states are showing here. You can able to see Andaman and Nicobar, Andhra Pradesh. So we want to join this Excel table to this shapefile. So for that, what we need same spelling in both the file. I want same spelling like Uttar Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Rajasthan. There should not be any single character spelling mistake should be there. Means same spelling we want in both file. If there will be same spelling, then it will be easy to join and relate. So I will select here. So I will copy this Chhattisgarh and I will paste on a Chhattisgarh. So like this I will change all the, I will select Chandigarh and I will paste on Chandigarh. Like this you select all Dadar and Diu and Daman Haveli. You can able to see that Dadar and Nagar Haveli is there. So like this we have to change all the spelling. We want same spelling as in our shapefile. I will select Gujarat and I will paste in Gujarat. So when I will change this shapefile exact name into Excel file, that time it will be easy to join it. Like I am changing all this. So you have need to change all your state name of shapefile to this Excel sheet. Now I have already changed it. So this is cases and this is state. So the same spelling is here and cases is here. So what we are going to do, we'll join these states with our shapefile. So same spelling is there in every both file. Here is a state. If I'll show you, open attribute table, so same spelling, and here also same spelling. So there is no any spelling mistake in both the file. So now I'm going to join this. I'm going to join this table with my shapefile, Excel sheet with the shapefile. So to join this Excel sheet with our shapefile, what we are going to do, we'll save this Excel file first. To save this, I'll save into CSV file format. So first I will create a new folder here. I will give name here as a coronavirus map. So here I will give name as a India cases, and I will save as a CSV file format. We'll save in CSV file format only, and I will press OK. Now this CSV file format we can join with our QGIS. So now I'll open QGIS. Now that Excel file we want to join here. First, to add this Excel file, I will click on Data Source Manager, and here I will select as a delimited our data. So this is our coronavirus and this is our India cases file that we just save in Excel format that we are going to open. So delimited text I will select. Must you selected this first record has field name and data detected field type we must selected here. Then no geometry, attribute only table. If you have latitude and longitude, you can select by coordinates, but we don't have latitude and longitude in Excel file. It's a non-geometric data, so only attribute table. So you can able to see it's connected here, showing below as sample data, and I will click on add and close. Now this file is added here by the name of India cases. If I will show you the attribute table, you can able to see cases and state is showing here. So now this file we want to join with our India state file. This is our shape file. So in shape file there is all Chhattisgarh, Chandigarh, Diu Daman, Gujarat, Goa, all state is there, and here in India cases also all state is there. To join this, I will click right on and properties, right click properties and join. After that, plus sign is below, add join, add new join. So I'll click on add new join. After clicking on add new join, you can able to see join layer is showing here as a India cases. It's by default showing because we have added here as a India cases file. Then field join I will select as a state because we want to join both file by the name of state name. So both file containing state name, ST name in India shapefile and state in Excel. So both I am selecting as a state name. So then you can able to see this file is joined here, and if I will apply and OK, now if I will show you the attribute table in our shapefile, total cases is added here. So all the cases you can able to see is added here. Now I will close this, and after that I will right click I will export this. Why I'm going to export this? Because this is a temporary layer, we want a permanent, so that's why I'm going to export this in our folder. So I will give name here India COVID-19. I will save. I will give WGS 84 EPSG 4326. OK. Now our successfully saved vector layer. This file is temporary, that will delete, and this will also will delete. Now this is our map is now ready here. You can able to see all the data is there in attribute table. Now what we'll do, we'll right click properties, and here I will select symbology, if you want to categorize, if you want to show it by categorize, you select categorize India cases. You can show like this. If you want a colorful map, you can select this as a categorize, or if you want to say some ranges, for that what we're going to do, we'll select as a graduated and select here as a India cases or total cases, and from here we can change a color and classify. If I want to increase the classes, I can increase from here, apply and OK. Now you can able to see blue color shows here high cases, but we'll interchange it, we'll give red to the high, invert color ramp. So now red is high and blue is less cases. So now you can able to see, we'll label this. I'll go to properties, label. Here I will select single label and India cases, apply, OK. So now you can able to see red color shows highest cases, and southward there are more cases and northward there is a less cases. You can able to see red color shows the higher cases and blue color shows lower cases here. Like this you can show this. Now what we are going to do, we'll create map layout. First we have seen how to create map layout. Again I will show. Here I will type COVID-19 map of India. Press OK. After that we want to add map. To add map, I will select add item and add map. Pencil like plus like icon it will show, and drag here. Now I will change scale. After that, if I want to move this map, I will select and I will move from here. Now I want to add latitude to it, so I will select grids, modify. Here I will type 10 degree interval. I want 10 degree latitude and 10 degree longitude interval. Then I don't want this black rough lines, so I will select some dash line and I will transparent it. After that I want to add a frame, so I will select a zebra and I will reduce frame size. Then I will click on draw coordinates. So coordinate is showing here, and if I want this inside, so first I will change the format. Degree minute I will select. I want in vertical, so it's now in vertical. If you want vertical on right side also, select inside frame and vertical ascending, vertical descending you can show. Like this we can show. Now we'll add label to it. Add label, draw here. So I'll type here as a COVID-19 map of India. Font size I will change. I will select Times New Roman, bold and increase the size. OK. If you want to change color, we can change from here. Now I want in center and in middle. If you want to frame add it to it, I will select a frame. Frame will be added here. Now I want to add north arrow. I will click on add label and I will select a north arrow. If you want to increase the size of it, if you want to change a symbol, we can change from here. So now after adding this, I will add legends. So you can move it as per your desired location. If you want to increase box size, you can increase from here. If you want a frame to map, select a frame. After that, I want scale here, so let's select scale bar. After adding a scale, all we have added latitude, longitude, then scale bar, north arrow, legend. Now we want to export this. If you want to add a picture, you can add some new pictures also here, but I don't want to add anything. So this map I want to export. You can export in PDF and also you can export it into JPEG. So I'll export it. To export it, I will click on export as an image. So I will save by default name and I will select JPEG, save, and resolution I will increase here. Now successfully export outlook layer to this folder. So I'll click on the here, it will show me the folder. So like this, our COVID-19 map is ready. Now we learn how to download very high resolution aerial imagery, 0.3 to 0.5 meter resolution. You can able to see it's very high resolution image, 0.3 meter resolution. How we can download freely, that we'll see. To download this, I'll go to Google and I will type USGS Earth Explorer. I will click on USGS Earth Explorer. Again I will click on USGS Earth Explorer. So here we'll go to search criteria. In search, you select your desired location. Suppose I am searching for the San Francisco. Click on search result. So it will show me San Francisco. When I will click on San Francisco, it will take me to the place. So you select an area where you want to download an image. After selection this, click on search dataset. After that, aerial imagery, here is the option aerial imagery. After clicking on aerial imagery, you click on high resolution ortho imagery. When I will click here as a very high resolution ortho imagery, then I will click on result. Now you can able to see some tiles showing here. So our image falls in 4 tiles. If you'll see a resolution, I will click on metadata. Now you can able to see 0.3 meter resolution. Acquisition date it shows when it downloaded. Then UTM zone is showing. This is the resolution 0.3 meter. This is lat long of the image. I will close this. Like this, you select any tiles that you want to download. Suppose I want to download these tiles, so I'll select on download option. After that, you click on download standard zip showing here. So when you click here, it will take little bit time to download. Now you can able to see my image is downloading below. Like this, you can download an image of your desired location. Suppose this image if you want to download, so you click here as a download option and click on a download. So it's 121 MB. So like this, you can download image. For this, you need to log in first. So if your account is not created here, if you'll click on login, so you have to create your new account here. After creating your account, you can download freely image. Like this, you can, after downloading, you will get this kind of file. That this is zip file that you have to extract. You have to click extract file. After clicking on extract, press OK. So now my file is extracted here. I will double click. 2011 image is this, San Francisco. I will click on volume, and now this is TIFF image. This is in TIFF format, and we are getting shapefile also. So if you want shapefile of this area, then shapefile is also available. Like this, you can download very high resolution aerial imagery, but for the Indian context of view, this high aerial imagery is not yet available. How to download World Geological Map? To download World Geological Map, I will type here as a World Geological Map shapefile. When I will type in Google World Geological Map shapefile, that time you can able to see World Geological Maps option is showing here. When I will click here, it will show me USGS website. So now you can able to see World Geological Map is showing here. So you can download for your country, like here is showing Afghanistan, then Africa. So here is a surface geology of Africa, then geological provenance of Asia. You can click on shapefile and you can download from here. Then Arabian Peninsula. This is the geological provenance of the Arabian Peninsula. And now this is Arctic. So here is a geological provenance of Arctic bathymetry, Arctic geological map is there. So you can download shapefile from here. Then Asia Pacific, generalized geology of Australia and New Zealand, then generalized geology of Southeast Asia. To download this, you can click here, or to see the metadata, you can click here. Metadata means data of data is called as a metadata. This is for Bangladesh. You can able to see elevation map of Bangladesh, fault and tectonics, then surface geology of Bangladesh, generalized physiographic map of Bangladesh, generalized tectonic map of Bangladesh. So there is lots of data is available here. Then for the Caribbean also available. You can also download for the Europe, then former Soviet Union, Gulf of Mexico, Iran, North America, South America. So here is a South America geological map. Then South Asia. So for downloading South Asia, here is Indian map. You can able to see. To download this, I will click here as a shapefile. After that, my shapefile is downloading below. If I want to see information about this map, then I will click on entire publication. Now you can able to see map showing geology, oil and gas field and geological provenance of South Asia. So here is the database and here is the documents. So I will click on documents. I will zoom little bit. Now you can able to see map showing geology, oil and gas field and geological provenance of South Asia. If I will go below, so this kind of map you will get. So this kind of map will get in the shapefile. If I will zoom here, then you can able to see some shortcode is here. Q means quaternary sediment, QS means quaternary sand and dunes. So this shortcode will get in the shapefile. From that shortcode you can understand what kind of geology is there. So N stand for Neogene sedimentary rock. So like this, all shortcuts are showing there, all symbol is there. So now our data is downloaded. I will right click, then I will click on show to the folders. From here I will cut this and I will paste geological map. I will click, I will paste here, and to extract it I will right click, extract file option is there. I will click on extract file and press OK. Now I will open. Now you can able to see geology shapefile is there. So I will go to QGIS. Now I will click on empty project. To add a vector shapefile, we know that layer, then data source manager. From here you select vector. We'll go to our folder, desktop, geological map. So to see shapefile I will select here as a, so here is the Esri shapefile. So this two data is showing here. I will click open, add and close. To better visualization, we'll color this. I'll click, right click, properties, symbology, graduated, geology. Here I will select. Now you can able to see the shortcodes, apply and OK. So if I will show you the metadata or attribute, you can able to see this is geology, PZU, PC, PC. So this is shortcode that I have shown you. So this is the shortcode which I am showing you. So if you'll see this color mostly, if you want to label it, I will right click, properties, label option is there, single label. Here I will select geology, then apply and OK. So this is TKV. If we'll see what is TKV, so this is Paleocene Cretaceous extrusive rocks. So this is mostly Deccan Trap, you can able to see here mostly. This is Maharashtra covering all the Deccan Traps. So this here is mostly Himalayan part. Like this you can download for all the respective countries from this World Geological Map. We will learn how to download shapefiles for the buildings, land use, railway lines and roads. I have previously shown you how to download data from OpenStreetMap. Here you can download for the whole country. To download data, I will click on the Google. I will type in the Google GeoFabric shapefile. After clicking on GeoFabric shapefile, you can able to see here is icon showing GeoFabric shapefile. I will click here. After that, you can able to see OpenStreetMap shapefile is showing here. So you can able to download from here. Download servers at here. So when I will click here, OpenStreetMap data extract. Here is showing Africa, Antarctica, Asia. So I want to download for the Asia, so I'll click on the Asia. After that, you can able to see all the Asian countries name is showing here. If I'll click here, it will show me in the map. You can able to see. So like that, if I want to download for the India, then I will click on the shapefile, zip shapefile. When I will click here, it will be start downloading here. After downloading, you will get an zip file like this, India latest free shapefile. When I will right click here and extract file, then it will be extracted. Now you can able to see all the shapefile is showing here for the buildings, land use, natural, then places. So for the opening of this, I will go to QGIS. I will click on layer, data source manager, and here you can able to see all the shapefile. Suppose I want to open the building, I'll click here, add and close. Now all the buildings you can able to see. If I'll zoom it, then it will be visible. It will take time because it's very heavy data. Then if I want to open for the all, I will go to file and I will select all. Control A, this building I will remove, open, add and close. Now you can able to see all the data in vector file you can able to download for the railway lines, then land use, buildings, all the data is showing here. So as per your requirement, you can use for it, for the traffic, area, roads, rail lines, all shapefile is available here for the point, line and polygon. As per your area, you can extract land use, buildings for the respective area. What we learned today? We learned how to visualize dam in a 3D. Then we create a COVID-19 map of India. We downloaded a very high resolution aerial imagery 0.3 meter from USGS Earth Explorer. Then we download a World Geological Map shapefile. And finally, we download a country-wise OSM data